Century.
Hello, howdy.
I'm gonna ask him a couple of questions and he's gonna answer them for y'all. Who or what influences you the most musically?
It's a good question. It's hard to really gauge that for us collectively, just because our influences are usually, you know, whatever we're listening to at the time. But I would say maybe the most constant have been, we like what Coldplay does. We like a lot of that Britpop stuff, just as far as like songwriting, chord structures and stuff like that. But yeah, that's really hard. I can answer for myself personally. That's a lot easier, so I'll just go that route. I like Brandon Boyd of Incubus. He's the singer of Incubus. I'm a big fan of him for his just vocal abilities and his lyrical writing and all that stuff. So, and then Brandon Flowers from The Killers as well. The Brandons, basically.
What song is your favorite to perform live?
Let me think here. Lately, on this tour, I think it's been probably Tiptoe, I think. Yeah, Tiptoe's a fun one.
Out of all the albums and EPs you've released, which one is your personal favorite?
Probably the most recent one, Biography of Heartbreak, just because, you know, the EPs that we released, we were young, and so we hadn't locked into our sound yet. We're just young songwriters, so I don't think it was as good. And that could very well change, as we release more stuff, but right now it's Biography of Heartbreak.
You guys released Biography of Heartbreak on your own without a label. Do you ever think you're gonna hop back onto a label, or you think you're just gonna fly solo?
No, yeah, we are definitely open to the option of signing to a record label. It's not like we have any kind of like stance against labels, but it's just kind of the way things worked out. You know, we were on Warner for a while, and it didn't. You know, it kind of left a bitter taste in our mouth, but it's not like we're against it now. It's just been working out without a record label, and it's been great. So, you know, if the right situation were to come along, then we would totally do it. But as of now, it just hasn't presented itself. So,
what's the most important thing you've learned while working in the music industry?
Probably that you cannot. I wouldn't rely fully on people to help you basically accomplish your dream. No one is as passionate about what you're passionate about as you. So I know that sounds kind of weird or confusing. Basically, no one has the same passions as you. So like, you could feel completely 100% passionate about something, and you know, when you take something like music and put it into the hands of somebody else, you know, usually most of the time it's going to be kind of disappointing just because they're not as passionate about it. So, you know, the whole, like, even with not being on a label, the cool thing about that is we're in control. So, and we're the ones who are passionate about it, so we can give 100%. You know what I mean? And we see where we want things to go. So it's just, you know, easier that way. So don't put your future too much in the hands of other people, basically.
What song have you guys written that means the most to you?
Probably Footsteps, maybe. We wrote. It's on our record, Biography of Heartbreak. Footsteps. Sean and I wrote with two different people in mind, but it's basically about just losing a loved one, someone dying, and I had my grandpa in mind when we wrote that, and so. That one is definitely pretty special to me, and I'm sure it is to Sean as well. I don't know exactly who he had on his mind, but yeah.
What can we expect from the Century in 2014?
We're gonna do some more touring. We're gonna go to the Philippines, doing the 8123 tour over there, and then we do have some plans for spring touring. Unfortunately, I can't talk about that, but it will be good. So, and then we're gonna do some writing. We don't really have any game plan as far as a new album, but we're just gonna write and see what happens.
And that's just about all the time we have. I'm Michelle, and this is Joel from This Century. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, I'm Michelle from Kanitz Magazine, and I'm here hanging out with Nick Santino. Say what's up. He's going to answer a couple questions for you guys, and yeah. This is your first time touring solo, correct?
Yeah.
What's it like touring solo rather than touring with a band?
I mean, I am 3 guys shy, so it's pretty cool. It's a lot more intimate. I tell a lot more stories and kind of just go to play at my own beat kind of thing. So it's very relaxed, easy going, I'd say.
Your new EP is really emotional and personal, but what song means most to you and why?
The song "Too Good," I think, is the last song on the EP. It's just a very honest song about some stuff going on that I went through at the beginning of this year, and I finally got to put it in the song. So, yeah.
What's the most important thing you've learned while being in the music industry?
To not trust anybody that wears a suit. No, just just do it yourself and kind of just. I think take anything that they tell you with a grain of salt, because they'll tell you that you're going to be the next biggest thing in the world, and then the next week you'll be back at home living with your parents doing nothing. So it sucks. It depends on, I guess, who you talk to.
What inspired you to keep going and doing music after the band broke up?
Just music. I love music, so just I didn't want to. There's no reason to stop playing it because one band breaks down. So I wanted to just keep on moving forward, making music.
Who inspires you the most?
Tom Petty, Heartbreakers, probably, or Ryan Adams, or Johnny Cash, Butch Walker, all those kind of people.
Can Rock to the Move bands see a reunion tour anytime in the future?
Not that we plan. I mean, maybe a couple years down the road, but who knows? Things change. Maybe we'll do something.
If you could pick any 3 bands to tour with, or solo artists, who would they be?
Tom Petty could be really cool. Butch could be really cool. Probably Ryan Adams, like I said. I like the same 3 kind of people. The Civil Wars would be really sweet to go out with if they ever do anything again. Yeah.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on stage?
I mean, I forget words a lot. And that's like not really embarrassing. I'm just used to it now. I forget it all the time. But I don't really know. That kind of stuff just happens. And you just kind of go with it. I wouldn't just laugh at myself when that happens.
What can we expect from you in the near future?
Probably more touring, more music. Probably a lot more music. And just trying to give this thing a second wind, so it'll be cool.
And that's just about all the questions I have.